Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play BTD5 Steam. That was a really close one because I almost forgot to put my mic in front of my face. However, in this episode, even though that has nothing to do with the however, I am going to be starting off with ninja monkeys, and I'm making a terrible decision by placing multiple rather than just starting off with one. And I might be talking a little bit quieter at the moment. You might be able to tell because I'm recording this at about midnight. And my parents are asleep upstairs, so I figured, you know, I should probably try not to yell and stuff, because I do so much of that in this Let's Play. But I may eventually get tired, but that's not something that I need to worry about that much, because it's really not that late for me. I usually stay up till about 1 or 2 in the morning, which I really shouldn't. I should go to bed at like maybe 10 or 11 at night, but anyways. But totally besides the point. I'm starting off this level with 4 ninja monkeys because there's 4 different places for the balloons to come in, and I figured having 4 towers would be nice for defenses. However, I am still going to upgrade just one at a time because I know that is the more effective way to do things. However, I am going to need some lead popping, preferably some camo lead popping. So I am thinking of going to some wizard monkeys, some monkey apprentices. Oh, and also, I got the whatchamacallit, I got the activated ability thing for the ninjas. Totally unnecessary. I was just doing it because I figured I might as well. Like, it's the only one I think that I have that is only up to the 3rd upgrade rather than the 4th, so I figured might as well use it, even if I'm really not going to use it that much. Or, like, might as well buy it, I mean. But, anyways. So what I'm thinking of doing is throwing down Monkey Apprentice, because that does sound like a relatively decent idea, at least for some anti-lead, and you know, it's a nice little combo to the ninjas. They've got some, you know, strengths and weaknesses and such, and I'm pretty sure the tower that the ninja monkeys increase the price of based on the specialty building is not the wizard monkey. I'm pretty sure the super monkey and the wizard monkey counter each other in terms of the specialty building increasing or decreasing the cost of the other. Meaning that if you have the specialty building for the wizard, I'm pretty sure it increases the cost of the super monkeys and vice versa. So I think I'm good on that front. So what was I doing? Oh, that's right. I'm going to be saving up for the sharp shurikens. Or not sharp shurikens, what? That was the first upgrade I got. I think. Was it? Or, no, that's right, Ninja Discipline first, then Sharp Shurikens, and then Seeking Shuriken, Distraction, then Double Shot, then Bunjutsu Master. That's what I'm saving up for. So what else was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh, that's right. Actually today, because it is after midnight at this point, I'm going to be recording and starting a new Let's Play series, and it is kind of going to be the first collab thing I do, because the one that I'm recording and uploading on my channel is not going to be a collab, but I did do a collab on that game on someone else's channel, so I'll let you know more on that actual game, but just so you guys know to, you know, keep an eye out if you are interested in that. So I'm going to be posting 3 videos today still, because I don't have any extra, or at least I'm pretty sure I don't have any extra the Super Mario Bros. 3 saved up in advance. I was supposed to record today with my brother-in-law Nick, but we didn't get around to it. So yeah, I won't be posting those videos this week. I might just wait till next week to resume that even if we do get a chance to record during the week. But anyways, so instead of Super Mario Bros. 3, I'm going to be starting a new Let's Play. It is not Splatoon. I still haven't had time to record that because of people being over and me being busy and stuff, but I am interested in doing Splatoon eventually, so you might still be interested in looking out for that, I guess. But anyways, the new game, I'm not going to say what the title is, just because I feel like keeping it a surprise for when the Let's Play actually gets out today, which should be, it should either be out for you by now or within an hour for you by the time you're hearing this. So yeah, because I'm going to be uploading this at noon, so about 12 hours from now. Interesting. And then Terraria at noon 30, also known as 12:30, and then the new Let's Play at 1 p.m. In the afternoon or whatever. So yeah, that's that. But as I was saying, so I'm going to be recording my own solo version of the game on my channel, but I also want you guys to check out the collab version, two-player / three-player version that I did on this other guy's channel, the channel name is Noisy Tuna, or Bobby King Sada, I believe is how you would pronounce it. I'm not entirely sure, but so yeah, you should go check out his channel, see some of the videos that he has. He doesn't have as many videos as I have, which I kind of laugh at because I very recently got to 1,000. It's either this video, I think, or like one of today's videos or tomorrow's videos is going to be 1,000 videos, because I know that YouTube kind of counts them a bit differently based on if I have something unlisted or private, versus if you guys are just looking at the number of videos I have. I know there's a little bit of a difference. I'm not entirely sure how big the difference is, but I should be within 3 or 4 videos of 1,000 videos, so I think it's close enough to sort of celebrate, I guess. I don't know. But speaking of, I just remembered that I do need to record that sort of actual sort of celebration-y type video special thing for reaching 1,000 videos. Or I could just save that for when I get to 1,000 subscribers, because not many people haven't really been talking about it that much. Could be going for Tempest Tornado. Might as well. Just gonna go for something. I'm pretty sure 4 Ninja Monkeys, or 4 Bloon Jitsu Masters with some 2 Wizards at least, should be able to take down a Moab. The first Moab at least. I'm not 100% sure, but pretty confident, kind of, a little bit. Not really that confident, I guess, but we'll see. Let's see how this goes. Because the 4 Ninja Monkeys, yeah, 4 Ninja Monkeys are pretty powerful. But let's see, I'm gonna go for some bomb towers right here. Do I want to go for Moab Mauler? I think I will go for Moab Mauler and then set it to strongest, of course. And then, of course, I'm gonna have to get the rest of the Tempest Tornadoes and all that after I increase my Moab Mauling capabilities. I just want to have them here just as a little bit of extra Moab support, obviously, because the Ninja Monkey can handle it pretty well, but I'd like something a little bit more specific towards defeating Moabs in particular. Even though, like I've said before, the Ninja Monkeys, specifically the Bloon Jitsu Masters, are quite good at defeating Moabs. But, anyways, let's see. What else can I talk about? I should be, at this point, technically at this point, by the time you guys are watching this, I should be done with my time-lapse video. I should have finished that, because I just got the music. By the time you guys are watching this, I mean, it is just later today. I should edit the time-lapse and get it out either tomorrow or the day after, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure when I'm going to post it. But, but yeah, so I should have the time-lapse reasonably close to being ready or whatever. So let's get Tempest Tornado on that one, and that one. And then, I'll be getting another other one as soon as I can. And then what else do I want to buy? I mean, I guess I could get like a sniper maybe, for some extra, like even more extra Moab defense, or a Super Monkey just in general, because Super Monkeys are pretty good against everything. I can go for some Monkey Aces, some Spectres, or I probably wouldn't go for a Spectre necessarily. Maybe just never miss targeting, or the other one. Just because what's it called? Because I don't want the actual, what is it? The amount of money that it would cost to get a Spectre. It'd be really expensive. So let's see. What else could I place? I could use an Engineer, but I mean that wouldn't really be very good at anything. So I do kind of want to put snipers down. I would like to have used an ice tower closer to the middle of the track, but that would have been too expensive for too little damage. I might as well go for a Monkey Ace. Set that one to that path. Rapid fire. I think because I've got double cache mode on, I might as well. I'm gonna stick with never miss at the moment, and then we'll see how much money I get by the end of it, in terms of seeing if I can afford some specters or not. So let's get that one, and then one more right here. Set to that pack. Alright, so got about 5,000, almost 5,000 at the moment. I need about 20,000 per specter, and it would be really nice if those planes were synced together. Really nice if there's a button or a function or something to sync them together. I know on Deluxe Edition, if you were to save your game and then start up the round again, like save and leave the game and then start it up again, then all the towers like that would be synced together. Even the Glaive Lords and all that would be synced together. So that'd be nice, but it's obviously not a huge deal. It's just personal preference. And it's kind of hard to tell how good I'm doing in terms of like how well I'm defeating all the balloons or whatever, because they're coming in from all angles. So it's hard to see where I'm actually just defeating the balloons or where they're getting through, especially when I've got so much knockback, sending balloons back towards the beginning of the track. So it's really hard to keep track of how good I'm doing, basically, which I think is kind of funny, kind of interesting. But let's see. Also, I'm pretty sure I've said it already, but just in case it wasn't entirely clear, I am doing double cache mode at the moment, so it's definitely not the norm for my skill or whatever. If I wasn't doing double cache mode, I would probably just be spamming a bunch of ninjas on top of the wizards, because I do need some lead popping, or I might have thrown in a monkey village to try to get that other one, the Monkey Intelligence Bureau. But before I get that, I would definitely need some other form of lead popping. So I probably would have just stuck with wizards, or maybe some boomerang throwers. Boomerang throwers would be decent here. It's just because there's 4 paths, I would kind of need Bionic Boomerang, and preferably with a boomerang throwing specialty building would be nice as well. But I don't know, I'd have to try it again. But you also may have noticed that I skipped over the Deluxe Edition tracks, the ones where I'd have to do easy, medium, and hard, medium, reverse, all in one episode. Because right now, like I said, it is midnight, or past midnight, so I wanted to try to get this out quicker and not have to record for so long, which is why I'm really hoping I don't lose on like round 84 or something. But and that's why it worries me when I see so many balloons flying around. But let's see, this one, yeah, get this one as soon as I can, because it does feel like I'm not quite as powerful as I think I am. The specters are very, very useful, but I think I really need them to stay alive at this point. I really need more ninjas for the extra Moab popping, or just more Moab maulers, or anything like that. And I think next time that it gets a bit more dicey, I'm going to use some actual Shadow Ninjas, just to see how that works. I'm not actually sure like what the description of the ability is, in terms of like whether or not it'll make another Blujitsu Master, or it'll just make a regular like 1/1 Ninja Monkey or something like that. I'm not actually sure how that works, but we shall see. Kind of spawn all of them. You know, they look like they're just 1/1 Ninja Monkeys, and they only appear for like 2 seconds, so they're really not that helpful. Really not that amazing or anything. But the Spectres are nice. They're like Dartling guns, but they auto-aim, so that's awesome. They really are pretty awesome, but obviously quite expensive as well. And dang it, round 77. I want to continue. Should I continue? Do I even have enough money? Enough monkey money to continue? I'm on double cash mode. I really shouldn't have to continue. I really shouldn't have to continue for this, but because of the semi-importance of what I was saying earlier in terms of commentary, I think I will just fast forward through me trying again. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I lost on round 77, but I'm just going to jump in here at round 76, just because. And, you know, because now it's already round 77. But yeah, so let me explain why these ninja monkeys are so dang powerful and awesome, and I think they're super amazing and awesome. One, because I gave them the Monkey Intelligence Bureau, which means they can pop through lead, so that's not an issue. Two, when I had 4 on each of the corners, so 16 total, each of those were shooting 5 projectiles, which compares through 4 different targets, meaning about 20 targets per monkey. So then let's just say 4 attack a lane at once, like they're each attacking their own lane. That means 80 layers per shot, which is multiple shots per second. So more than 80, probably like 160 layers per second. Pretty awesome. Especially against a Moab, which only has normally about 200 layers, and then you throw in the effect that I have like 50% Moab health because of Big Balloon Sabotage, so that takes maybe a second or 2 for them to burst a Moab layer, and then the 4 ceramic that pop out of it just don't stand a chance against the 20 shuriken that are popping out at it at once. And that was when I had 4 on each. As you can see, I'm building a bit more than 4 per side. Obviously the bottom side at the moment has 4 only at the moment, but let's see if I can actually build a full 9 on each of these 4 slots. Now I do have to remind myself and maybe some of the viewers that I do have double cache mode on, so it does make sense that it is so overpowered because we got enough money to make so much. But you can tell, while the beginning of it might have started a bit different due to the, you know, lack of Monkey Intelligence Bureau or whatever, the fact that I have so many ninja monkeys, I have 36 ninja monkeys. I very easily could have gotten away with 18, probably. You know, half the amount that I have right now. Plus, I have the Monkey Intelligence Bureau called Arms ability, meaning I can double their attack speed for a short duration. Plus, I've even got this little shadow monkey thingy to throw in even more attack speed or attack power or whatever. It takes me so long to use all of them, but yeah, this is security. This is very powerful. And I think that's why Ninja Monkeys might be my favorite, if not second favorite. Definitely my second, if not top 3, in terms of towers or monkeys or whatever you want to call them. Boomerang Thrower probably still up there because of the Glaive Ricochet, which is still super amazing. But then just look at that. It's just amazing. And I love it. So yeah, ninjas. When in doubt, ninjas out. That's going to be a new catchphrase or whatever. Probably, I don't know. I'll probably never say it again. But congratulations. I've completed the track on hard. And yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Remember, new Let's Play thing coming today, hopefully. That's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.